There's no denying it. Things are more chaotic than ever. Right? One thing I know, you can't eliminate chaos. When I was in college, I geeked out on chaos theory, studied it. Can't eliminate it. But here's why chaos happens, right? It's because of change. Change is constant, right? For us, it's the change in people, the change in the tools, the processes, the customer demands. You just have to get control of it the best you can, right? And when it comes to cybersecurity, one thing I've learned, you will never stop the threats. You just have to be prepared. And being good at cybersecurity is about being prepared, identifying and reducing risk. So what is the chaos we're talking about? You probably heard us talk about the silos of chaos. Jason mentioned it. When we were selling you our software, we talked about it. We've been talking about it for so long, I think we trademarked it in 2001. So this is our thing. We like chaos. We like to eliminate it. Because back when we talked about this before, it was about the chaos that happened in your business, right? The different functions, sales and marketing, service delivery, service support, billing, finance, managing the business became very chaotic. The silos have formed. We work with you to find operational efficiencies, right? This chaos is different. It's expanding because of cybersecurity, right? This chaos is your customers, that human element. I've been victim. One time I clicked an email that said, hey, you need to log in and check your PTO balance. That's important to me. They tricked me. You have the cyber frameworks, right? And that's very chaotic. There's so many different ones. There's governance, regulation that comes with that. There's all these new solutions and a whole bunch of new acronyms, SIM, EDR, XDR. You have to manage your BDRs. You got firewall. You have all this stuff, right? Very chaotic. There's the threats that are out there. And then the media, they're helping, right? They're pros at creating chaos. You have to be prepared. So ask yourself, how prepared are you? And that's why we're here, right? We want to help you reduce that risk. All right, why is this important? It's important because the threats are increasing in size, they're increasing in complexity, and more importantly, frequency. We see this all the time. Partners are calling us, right? We know this is, and we see it in the news too. Jay is going to talk about that in a minute. And look, this chaos of the solutions, not one size fits all, right? Every customer has a different risk profile, and you have to figure that out and then design the solution to deliver to them. Very chaotic. But as Jason said, we're investing in those solutions because we understand your business. We've been doing this together for a long time. We want to make sure that you can get the job done. Protect yourselves and protect your customers, right? And here's the reality of software solutions, okay? They're usually built with enterprise business needs in mind. They're priced and packaged there, and then they try and bring it to our market, and we struggle, right? But ConnectWise, we change it up all the time. History repeats itself. We've picked an enterprise-grade solution, and we're pricing and sizing it, coming together, enabling you so you can control this part of the chaos, the solution chaos. All right, the other part, we've been talking about this so long, the talent chaos. And some of you I talked to in the pavilion yesterday, you've got more than just cybersecurity chaos, right? There's a lot of talent challenges. I keep hearing all my senior engineers going here, and right, you got a lot to deal with there. And we've talked about it on this stage. I think 3 years ago, I think we were in this building, and we said, look at all these job shortages in cybersecurity, and I know some of you ran off, told your friends and family, you should get a job in this. There's gonna be money there. We're starting to see what the talent chaos is doing. And there's some opportunity there. So I'm going to talk about that in a minute. But you have to ask yourself with the talent, how do I attract this? How do I build it? How can I retain it? Or do you partner with it? Shameless plug, ConnectWise, we have expert services for this. Everyone's dealing with it, right? It's creating an opportunity. Let's talk about what that is. Because we know cybersecurity is steering our industry. It's steering technology services. And we've seen changes before. We love to talk about, I find when I talk to techies, I'm a former techie, we like to talk about the past. And I know some of you have been doing this a long time, 20, 30 years. It was really about 15 years ago we dealt with a big change, right? About 15 years. If somebody wants to debate this with me at the bar later, let's do it. Gather around. Managed services really started to take off. And it happened because small businesses really saw the need to have technology so they can compete, grow, right? And I know and some of you are going, no, I've been doing this longer, way back in the 80s. I know like doctors, lawyers, accountants. They were adopting managed services a long time ago, but it was really 15 years ago we started to take off, right? And like I said, history repeats itself, right? This is when ConnectWise saw a need to bring an enterprise-level solution like RMM into a PSA so that you can manage your business and your customers' technology in one place so that you can keep them up and productive. I know virtual attendees are tuned in. Up and productive, okay? That's important to understand. Because look, we're doing it again. This time the game is cybersecurity. We're bringing those solutions in because we want you to not only keep your customers up and productive, but protected. Okay? This is not the first time. I keep saying it. It's not the first time we talked about this, right? Not the first time we've talked about business transformation in cybersecurity from this stage. It's as if we had a crystal ball.
You got ConnectWise. What we've done is we've made an investment in lab tech because what we see is we see the need for a quoting tool, an RMM tool, and a PSA tool to converge.
We've made a lot of bold predictions from this stage, right? You've heard it.
Our friends at Service Leadership did some research. 70% of the folks they surveyed plan to do M&A acquisition in the next 5 years. So if you look around.
I wanted to point out managed security though. Look at it, it's growing at 17% cumulative annual growth rate. That's the fastest growing part of our marketplace right now. It's the place that I am encouraging you to diversify and to take your skill set beyond where it is today and start getting into cybersecurity.
You see that? Look, we talked about that 3 years ago. Right, we made some bold predictions, and we said things like you should build MSP Plus, how that should be structured in your business, transform around cybersecurity services. Look, I'm no fortune teller. I'm no wizard, at least not since high school. But when I can look into this, and I can see the future. It's cybersecurity services. It is the most important thing that you can be doing in the world right now. The number one most important thing. And when I look there, I see all of you that have come here and you've dedicated your time. You have found your version of success. Here, MJ, you want to try and catch it? It's only about 30 pounds. Just kidding. Look, the future is cybersecurity. Again, the most important thing you can be doing. Okay? But I said there's opportunities. You're thinking, okay, where's the opportunities? You keep saying there's some, and this is why I've come here. I've been busy running my business. Tell me what they are. The chaos of the solutions and the chaos of the talent is bringing mid-market and enterprise-sized customers to you. Right? They're calling on you. They have the same challenges, and they're looking outside their business for help. If they're not calling you, call them. Start to build awareness that this is what you do. Again, yesterday I was talking to some partners in the Solution Pavilion, one saying, yeah, I've got this big company in my community coming to me. I don't know how I'm going to manage a relationship like this. I've never had one, right? I'm used to building trust with smaller businesses. Can I meet their demands? Do I meet their expectations? Do I have the right compliance? See, so many questions. That's why you're here. You have to be purposeful. You have to go after these clients. This is a big opportunity for you, IT Nation, and you have ConnectWise, us, to help you every step of the way. This is your community. The leading IT community in the world. Use it. All right, at ConnectWise, we partnered with Vance & Bourne. Very recently, we conducted a survey. We found that 79% of small businesses, right, small, medium businesses, believe that they're going to be the target of an attack in the next 6 months. That's opportunity.